Hey guys, it's me, EODGamer here, and you were absolutely brutal in the recent survey that you did where I asked you to ban my characters and force me to play 3 characters. The 3 characters you guys have voted for is Arlen with like 30 plus votes, Himiko as well as Yenting as 30 plus votes each, which means they already take up 3 of 8 slots. And to make matters worse, my life is made harder by my main DPSs, like for example my E6 Zealer, which a lot of you regular viewers on the channel know is my best built DPS, is also banned, together with other meta supports. For example, like Lota is banned and Fucc is banned, which means I can't play basically my favorite characters in my roster as well. Very, very brutal. And I have these 3 characters who are kind of out of meta right now, not really super favored over like the other DPSs in the game. In this video, I'm going to be attempting the Memory of Chaos. I only have 1 try, so I have to beat it the first time, going all the way through 3 stars. If I fail, I'll be doing a giveaway. Stick around to find out as well. But this is how I plan to do it, my tactics that I'm going to be strategizing. I'll leave like the battle clip in the background so that we can see some of the battle as well. But basically, my strategy going into this fight is going to be using a triple DPS lineup. I'm going to just dump all 3 of them in the same team, because splitting them up I think is not going to be as useful, especially since in the Swarm, the second half, he's not going to be very, very good, especially if he gets some DOT and gets the AoE damage. He's also on 2 low life to survive the Swarm. Himiko is okay, but the enemies don't have much fire weakness, so I decided I'm just going to play all of them in the same first half and try to proc as much dissociation as I can, because most of them can act quite a lot, especially because he can burst. He has good amounts of regen, especially if I run him together with an energy regeneration rope, and Himiko has follow up, good burst, and also pretty decent to address the ape in terms of his weaknesses too. So my first half is going to actually be the 3 of them, these 3 back to back, the ones that you have selected and forced me to play, and I'm going to slap on Jepat. My thought process for Jepat instead of Pailu is Jepat synergizes a lot better with characters like Arlen, who wants to play at lower life, and Yenting, who doesn't want to get hit. I was thinking of Pailu at first if I wanted the revive just in case I make a mistake, but I think Jepat's stick shield and his ability to freeze the monsters, because I do have him at like E3 and E1 increases the chance of freezing, so it does bring a lot more consistency to my runs as well. I think will add quite a good versatility. I'll talk about a few interesting things that I'm running on them to make my runs a lot better. And so these are like my tracers, and very quickly I'm just going to highlight the one that I'm running. The strategy that I'm going for is I'm going to run as much broken kill as I can, because this is a triple DPS lineup. You get good value of broken kill because if you run many all at once, you will have like 30%, 40% throughout the whole team. So it benefits DPS heavy teams, which in this case is like a triple DPS lineup. What's interesting is I'm running a HP percentage Planisphere. A bit intentional but also unintentional at the same time, because Yanxi is very squishy, probably going to be the one that dies first. And other than that, I don't have another ice damage bonus one. Currently, the ice damage bonus one I have is on Jingliu, which I unfortunately am going to be using in the second half too. But we'll talk about that in a bit. That's one interesting thing that I have. As well as Arlen, what he has here is an energy regeneration rate, which I think is pretty different, because I just want him to have his uptime a little bit more, so he can try to proc dissociation with that follow ability as of the current Memory of Chaos buff. Himiko is pretty standard build. I have her pretty decently built at 80-143 with the signature light cone that gives her a little bit more attack, which helps a lot, especially since I'm not running any attack buffer in or any harmony character in this team. So this one really does get quite a lot of value. As for the tracers, for the 3 of them, I have them pretty well built already, because I built characters for testing. As you guys know, I tested in 1.0 Arlen E6 versus Jingyuan. So in order to get him up to scratch, he had to be decently well built. So it didn't really cost me too much resources. And you can definitely be sure that I'll be doing more of this kind of videos where I let you guys be involved in my clearing, and if I fail or succeed, it's all thanks to you guys. And yeah, so that is my tactic for the first team. For the second team is where I need to catch up in time, because I suspect that these 3 characters will lack DPS. Even if they survive it, I'll probably be very short on time, and the Swarm boss is likely going to be quite difficult to handle, and I'm going to be running with the best team that I can think of with the current roster that I have. I am going to run Jingliu in the second half together with Blade. The Jingliu Blade combo is very, very lethal, as well as Blade addressing monsters, AoE monsters, as well as DOT monsters quite well. And my support of choice is going to be Bronya. I think I need a lot more damage, and Bronya is definitely going to bring that to the table, especially if I'm running down the turn counter. I need to do enough DPS to breach it fast. And my support of choice is going to be Nickss. I have quite a few options left. I have like Natasha, Pailu. but I decide, or March 7 for example, for more freeze and control because I have her at E6. But I decided to go with Nickss, who is only at E3. But I decided to go with her because of her team-wide cleanse, her to get rid of like the aggro that the enemy draws once there's like savage mode when they explode, just to have more consistency, and I don't want to fail at all. This is like more of a safety-proof safety net as well. What am I running on my second team? I am going to be running her signature light cone here, and 7.5 to 256 ratio, and these are my relics. 4-piece Longevous Disciple, which gives me the crit rate that I need, and the crit damage here is very nice because I can buff Blade at the same time too. Blade is running the exact same thing, so with more crit rate here, Broken Kill to buff the team. I'm using his signature here with 75 to 165, and this is my Bronya build. If I can find her real quick, I'm going to be running Dance 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 for a bit more push for this team instead of a Planetary Rendezvous, because Ting Liu is also going to be doing a bit of damage as well, and I don't mind that turn order manipulation. For her relics, what am I running here is a 4-piece Messenger of Hackerspace, just a bit more push and more crit damage. So as you can see, I have like 3 Broken Kill on the second team, which gives like 30% throughout the entire roster, and my Nickss is running another Broken Kill, so 40% crit damage throughout the team, together with Longevous Disciple here and a bit more sustain on her overall kit, and she's running this is Pailu's signature light cone as well. So that's my plan going in, and we can just see in the background, and towards the end of the video I'll also be talking about my summary and thoughts too. Anyways, thank you so much for participating. If you're interested in future participation for these kind of surveys and you like it, do leave me a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that at least you get the community survey links. Otherwise, if you don't want to hit the bell for some reason, you can always just join our Discord. I'll post it there too, or our Twitter or X. All our socials will have the link as well. We had about 80 requests this time, and I decided to do it fast within like a day, so we could have collected more, but I think 80 is pretty good for a selection of who you guys want to play. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video and see you in a little bit.
Time to change tactics. Lend me your strength.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
Save it for your own skin.
Your end approaches.
This battle is unavoidable. Commencing research. Deep breath.
Unnecessary.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Fail to set you.
You'll pay for this.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Nowhere to run.
Too little. Fail to set you.
This battle is unavoidable. To travel far.
Unnecessary.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Stand down.
I think something bit me.
Too little.
Lend me your strength.
Fail to set you. That paradise may savor it for me.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
Unnecessary.
You'll pay for that. Commencing research. Assistance is timely.
Fail to stand you. The fight is set.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
This battle is unavoidable.
Fail to stand you.
To travel, Fucc. Specimen sighted. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Behind. Fail to stand you. Savor it for me.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
A blade knows no mercy.
Lend me your strength. Specimen sighted. Deep breath.
Unnecessary.
To travel.
Too little. Fail to stand you.
Tedious. All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Okay guys, at this point I think it's more or less GG. Managed to successfully clear it at this point. The main reason is because I think Jingliu was still let through. If Zealer was banned instead of Jingliu, likely I think it'll be a bit more trickier in my opinion, especially since Jingliu is the banner character, so she gets very nice synergies with the current meta. We like to put our money where our mouth is, especially when we are doing guides on the channel. So this is a small community involvement project that I had, as well as to try to test myself for team building ability. If you appreciate such content, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and definitely let me know in the comments if you enjoy such videos. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.